Welcome to Food with Chetna. Before I start cooking, can I please request you to hit the subscribe button and also press the bell button so that you get a notification every time I cook a new recipe. I'm making aloo and paneer paratha. So potato paneer stuffed flatbreads. I've been making lots of different curries recently, and I thought, you know what, I need to throw in a lovely little bread to be enjoyed with all the curries I've been making. But this is absolutely delicious just on its own, or with some pickle, some chutney, or a little side of raita. Starting with the dough, I've got 300 grams of chapati flour here, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt to this. And also I've got 160 ml of just tap water. Slowly add the water, and just with your hands. You can use a stand mixer, but it's just so much quicker in this because it doesn't need lots of kneading. So now the dough is ready. I'm going to leave it in this to rest, but before I do that, I'm just going to take a few drops of oil and just pat it on the dough, just because it keeps the dough soft, and then I'm going to cover it with a clean tea towel. Now the dough is resting, and I'm going to get on with the filling, and for that I've got two medium-sized potatoes, and I'm just going to mash it up. I've boiled it nicely, taking the skin off, and I'm just going to mash it up very nicely. You can either squash them or just grate them, whatever. Then goes in paneer. I've got a 100-gram block of ready-made paneer, and I've grated the paneer, and that will go straight into the potatoes. And also one kind of medium-sized onion, finely chopped. And a little bit of garlic and ginger grated too. And quite important, which you might not want to add, is a fresh coriander leaves. You can skip it, but it does taste really nice. Now adding all the spices: 1 teaspoon chili powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon ground cumin. Now all that's need to be done is mix it up well and start filling the parathas. Now this amount of dough is going to make 8 parathas for us. Obviously if you change the size, then you could get more or less, but this should give us 8 parathas. I'm going to take one portion at a time, just roll it in flour, and then I'm going to roll it out a little bit. And then just place it in your hand, and then just take a nice big chunk of the filling, and all you have to do is then start pinching from one side, and then just keep moving it, and then you've got this lovely filled dough. And then we again roll it in the flour. And then we don't start rolling it straight away, just press it a little so it's kind of sealed really nicely, then it won't burst. And then we roll it. And there you have it, look at that! Beauty. So I'm going to use a pan, and I'm just going to cook it on a hot pan on each side for 1.5 minutes or something. Once you see it's golden, I'm going to cook this with some, you can use oil, you can use ghee, whatever you have at home. And now it's time to sit down and enjoy it. And here it is, the potato and paneer stuffed parathas. I am going to enjoy them with some mango pickle, homemade mango pickle. The recipe is in one of my books. Before you ask for some, somebody will ask. Oh my God. what can I say? It's like it's just amazing. It's perfect. It's so good, and it's got so many lovely flavors. The crunch of the onions, the coriander, the cumin powder is just so delicious, so delicious. With some yogurt, like I said, and actually you don't need anything with it. And these rolled up are great for your lunchbox or for a picnic. And you can make them and wrap them in foil and put it in the fridge, and once they've cooled down, and then reheat it on a pan when you're ready to eat. So yeah, go for it, and don't forget to subscribe. Come back and join me again next week for a brand new recipe. I'm just going to get the kettle on, make a cup of tea to go with it.